guys, welcome back to the channel. Always a pleasure to be with all you beautiful souls around the globe. If it's your first time, please consider subscribing, join the family. We'd absolutely love to have you. And it's reaction time once again on the channel. This one's from C-Boy. C-Boy wants to hear Grateful Dead. Yes, we've got some more Grateful Dead for you. Bertha is the name of the song, and this is what C-Boy had to say. Faith, Jerry Garcia, the Dead's lead guitarist, vocalist, is one of the most iconic figures in the history of rock. He is still absolutely worshipped 27 years after his death, and he should be on the list, LOL. Hey, yeah, I think so too. From what I can tell, he definitely belongs on the list. And guys, if you want to make sure that your reaction request is on the list, head over to offtap.life. and I'll make it happen for you. But now, without further ado, for me, C-Boy, and all of you, let's get off tap. What was this? Old Renaissance Fairgrounds, Veneta, Oregon. Recorded by Alembic. Bob Matthews, Betty Cantor Jackson, Wiz, Janet Furman, and Ron Wickersham. Mixed and mastered by Jeffrey Norman. Wow, awesome. August 27, 1972. That's fire. Let's go. It's crazy, you know, you look at this band and you go, wow, 1972. They were out there freaking just already making magic happen. And, you know, progression, as I said earlier in a couple other reactions, you know, it's such a beautiful thing to be able to witness, you know. You're going to probably even ask one of them in 1972, did they think that they would end up the band that they became in 2022? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so cool to just see that progression. 72, 82, 92, you know, all those type of things. It's just so cool. And it makes you appreciate them that much more, which is just butter. Let's keep going. It's super catchy, man. It's just so catchy. It's so fun. It's still very lighthearted. Again, you can see from the very beginning that they just had this playfulness, this fun-natured, just easygoing, super chillax vibe about themselves, and that is really awesome to experience. You know, as a listener, you love that feeling that you get when you hear certain music, and their music so far, every single thing I've heard has given you that absolutely incredible feeling. I just absolutely can't say enough great things about Grateful Dead. Let's keep going. All right, I stared at that too long and I'm getting dizzy, dude. That's like some crazy hypnotic stuff going on there, man. I might end up in a trance afterwards. I'd be like, you're now under my control. Like a yank. All right. Blues Brothers. That's what, there's a little bit of that Blues Brothers vibe in this. You ever hear it? You hear that kind of Blues Brothers vibe. I freaking love it, man. I absolutely love it. I can visualize like seeing these guys live. Like, I could just picture it's such a vibe, man. Like, just such a freaking psychedelically freaking pleasant vibe that is so freaking absolutely able to captivate and to export you to another time and place. Like, it is just so freaking just like, wow. I understand why the guy made the graphics like he did, whoever did this video, you know, because it does kind of lead you towards that kind of just like, yo, let me go ahead and hit that trance hypnotic freaking amazing feeling. Now, you don't need the special effects to get you there, because the song itself will get you to that hypnotic place. But this is a very cool effect to help in the process. I can appreciate it. It's an interesting name of a song. I actually had an aunt named Bertha. I had an Aunt Bertha. She was such a lovely lady. So, you know, I've never seen anyone really, actually never even heard anyone ever else. I don't know any other Berthas, never heard any Berthas, never especially heard a song named after a Bertha. But yeah, my Aunt Bertha, yeah, she was awesome. She would appreciate the song too. She'd been vibing. Grateful Dead, you know, they absolutely from the get-go, this is probably one of the earliest things of theirs that we've heard now. And I got to tell you, from the get-go, they had their finger on the pulse. They had their finger on the pulse, and they knew who they wanted to be when they grew up. And not a lot of people know who they want to be when they grow up. A lot of people are lost in the sauce. A lot of people are still finding their way. They're wavering themselves through the waters of life. They're attempting to find the direction, to find the selection, so that ultimately, finally, they could be in that place that they envisioned, that they saw themselves, that they absolutely believed was their destiny. They did this. They saw it. They knew it. It was like the prophets. It was like they freaking could see into the future. And they said, you know what? This is who we are. And we're proud of that. We don't want to be like everybody else. We want to create our own sound. Something that future generations will appreciate and understand and be like, wow, that is something special. That is something uniquely awesome. That is something that I really want to continue on the regular to explore, to know, to love, to grow, to continue the experience, the enlightenment that a song like this is capable of providing you through its melodic awesomeness that they have coined and created, and from henceforth acknowledged their signature sound. Again, because they knew who they wanted to be. They understood who they wanted to be. They made it a reality. A lot of people sometimes have a map, but they still don't know how to get to where they want to get to. They still get lost in the forest. They still get a little confused, even with guidance, even with a clear sight. They still can't hit their target. Not these guys, man. Grateful Dead already knew. They understood. They got it. They figured it out from the get-go. They laid their foundation. They built their house. And now look at it. Standing tall, standing strong, still going forth in 2023. Their music lives on for generations like mine and other generations that have come and before me and will come after me. There's something special about that. There's something special about being able to cement your legacy in a foundation that you can be proud of. And that's cool. And this is what we learn when you start going in the rabbit hole, when you start exploring the catalog of these bodies of works of all these greats, these icons, these freaking amazing bands like this. And you start seeing how they came to be, how it all came to pass, how they saw the vision, decided who they wanted to be, and they're like, let's do it. Grateful Dead, man. They are definitely a special group with a special sound that is uniquely them. And when you hear the Grateful Dead, you can't unhear them. You know the Grateful Dead when you hear them, and that is a very beautiful thing, especially in a time that we live in now where everyone sounds like everyone else. The Joneses, the Smiths, and everyone in between are just clones of everyone else. They don't have something distinguishing that keeps them uniquely them, you know? And one of the best things about Grateful Dead is they did it during a time where there was so much competition, so many amazing bands that absolutely were out there freaking running the show, freaking building their own freaking foundation and bodies of work. Grateful Dead said, you know what? We can do that too. And that's what they did. It's clear to me. I've listened to a lot of their stuff now that we've reacted to on this channel, and it's abundantly clear that they were able to achieve that. So freaking hell yeah, man. Grateful Dead, another great song. They knew how to do it. The composition, the catchiness, the freaking fluidness, the thing that keeps you locked in, the hypnotic awesomeness that takes you to another world It is an experience that is worth listening to time and time again. Thank you, C-Boy, for revealing that to me and like-minded individuals who are appreciating said experience and who didn't even know it existed. So thank you. Thank you. Misguided one me who thought they were a hardcore super metal band. Yeah, I appreciate all of this. So thank you. Now, you may be someone who wants to also share your special group that cemented themselves in their own foundation. You can do so by going over to offtap.life, drop your requests over there, and we'll make it happen. I love all you guys. And as always, remember to want to the fullest, keep it off tap. I'm out. We gotta get out of here! I'll catch you guys later for another vlog!